seconds. Yes, I'm sure for a few seconds. Yes, excellent connection. Okay. Just setting a few things up and I'll be ready. I just need to... Is the link seriously broken? Okay, never mind. Okay. So, we already have our first person in the chat. Hello. Yeah, I know it's, the screen's all black. I made all black. I was trying to do something quickly. I know the stream is black. If people are trying to say it. Okay. Hello. This is the Zach boy. You haven't seen this face in months. How long has it been actually since my last thing? Let me check my channel because I'm an idiot. How long has it been? Oh, it's since a month. It's been a month since I did something. Great. I have poor lighting because it's from the house. Yes. Anyways, as you see from the title, we're gonna play Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. For this, I bought a physical Japanese copy because there's no physical US copy. Also, I'm doing flashlight for my phone because of poor lighting. So yeah, we're just gonna go to the PS5 and don't show the camera ever again, you stupid idiot. And yeah, we're gonna friggin' play it on my PS5 because why not? Ace Attorney. Now let me disconnect the friggin' thing. We are ready to object everyone. Yes. Also, I heard a lot about this game and I see a few gameplay things. Yeah? Jesus, it's loud. Yep. Yeah, that's the power of the PS5. You have the 3 games, Ace Attorney, you have Justice for All, and Trials and Tribulations. Obviously, we're gonna pick the first game, and it's so freaking loud, jeez. It's so loud, Jesus. Oh my god, it's loud, but doesn't matter because it's good enough. Play this game. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Thanks for the trophy. It's first steps. It's when you first play the game. Oh, there's already blood. Great. No money. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, I am nervous. Boy, am I not ready for some reason. I need to post it in chat. I'm gonna make everyone die. Okay, there you go. Boy, I am nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not anyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. And thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. Really, I want to help him. I owe him that much. Someone's asking me a question on Discord, yeah. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client scream over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me you took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper says it was you! Hey, Silver. It's got broken up just now. Isn't that neat? Oof! That's sad. Crit. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And Dad and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Oh boy! Court cases. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide to favor your client. The murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to discern your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and consistently. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. His name is Larry Butts. Defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. God damn it, Dommy. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report. It's covered so many times. It's Way. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed on the court records. Just press the R1 button and check on your time, okay? Remember to check it off, then do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Well, if you beg, let's see. Profile. Ooh. No one will believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood trauma, and it's Sydney's autopsy report. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? Her name's Cindy Block. Wait, did I just went fast. Mr. Wright, if you forget something, use the R1 for... And the second court could cost your case. I'll ask you again. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? I literally picked Cinder Block because I freaking name. Her name is Cindy Stone, not Cinder Block, idiot. Correct. Now tell me what's the cause of death. She died of what she was blunt force trauma. Correct. You answer all the questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, we do a little trolling. First, the question for prosecution is, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told you, the victim was struck with one object. Would you explain to court just what that object was? The murder was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see the court accepts into evidence. Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of a thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is only ammunition you have in court. Oh, it's Danganronpa. I'm kidding. Of course it's not Danganronpa. That's a different game. That I actually played. I played the first and second and spin-off and not the third. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call it your first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh my god. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. You're great here, but Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just was taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what did you describe as generally what do we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris at 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Why did I just read that aloud? Anyways, continue. Daddies. Sugar. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman that this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Mr. Wright, I don't think you want to answer the question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die, this is gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the case motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the day of the murder, didn't you? Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Stop him from answering. I'll send a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can't prove that he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery? He saw the defendant fleeing from the scene of the crime. Oh no! Order the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank saw it to the stand.
His name is Mr. Frank Saw It. Get it? Because he saw it.
I'm kidding. Well, isn't he suspicious? Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Think of it strange. I looked inside the apartment and I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead! I qualified in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remembered the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant still sitting right over there. Yes. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during the blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawyer used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal? I can't say it. Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's apartment was out noon to 6 p.m. at the day of the crime. Noon to 6 p.m. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, Mr. Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it that your client really guilty? Huh? How do I prove he's not? Here, hold your key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradictions of the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in its witness's face. Okay. Open the court records with the R1, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. I will. When I was going to the restroom, I saw a man fleeing from the apartment. Isn't that man leaving the apartment a common sight? I find it odd that you would take notice of him. I don't know, he just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet fine at the same time. That's like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. You're guilty of something. Frick me. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what was the witness means is the man he saw looked suspicious, so what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came close to the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Think of it strange. I look inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't the only human want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. True words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? So you look into the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess it wasn't, but she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I qualified in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Why can't you go oh wait, so you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, I mean no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? He just lied right here. I thought to call the police immediately. You thought to call the police. Does that mean you didn't exactly call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. The phone wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't right. But you said you didn't go to the apartment, or did you? Well, that I can explain that. You scrolled his phone and showed him the entranceway. Ever since I tried to use the call and the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to the nearby park and found a police phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone, and beginning in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer to nearby apartments. Alright, what time did you call again? I remember that time exactly. It was 1 p.m. How do you know the time? 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m., right? Does that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. I remember the time exactly. Yeah, what did I present? Is it this one? This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction that's seen here on. How exactly they aren't they? Not at all, Mr. Wright. Please think the facts before making conclusions. I don't think that will meet the points to the judge. Yeah, obviously there's a contradiction in there. I'm gonna save just in case. I already lost a life on accident. Okay. Present. Wait. I got it. Frick. Wasn't the time of death 1 p.m.? Why is the time of death around 4 p.m. and 5 p.m.? I got it. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy report notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How did you explain this 3-hour gap? Got him. Oh, that? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Mr. Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yes, I did something. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give us your testimony again? Yes. The time of the discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. But the electricity is out. How can you watch TV? You gotta now say sus backwards. I see. You heard a voice saying the type on the tape program. Mr. Wright, can you cross-examine the witness? Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yes. But where do I put the statement to? It's obvious. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time was probably coming from the television. Wait. I'm gonna press him on this one. Are you sure it was television and not a radio? Well, no, it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Mr. Wright, I can put my finger on buttons. Yeah, it's this statement. It's this statement. Present the evidence. It's electricity to Miss Stone was up to noon to 6 p.m. You freaking liar, you freaking idiot. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Whoa, wacky. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now, Mr. Solid. The court will prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. How do you know that? That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. That strikes me very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you could be a little doubtful. Very sorry, I only saw that table clock. A table clock? Should I continue that funny or stop? Continue being funny, please. Please do. A table clock? Was there a table clock at sea? This is the first I've heard of it. Can I present it in this statement? I'm just gonna save it here just in case. No, don't do it. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's why I said, did you doze off in the middle of testimony or something? Something seems fishy here. Yeah, it's this one. How do you know that, this was, wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was just this statue. How was this supposed to be a clock? You, with your objections and your evidence, just who you think you are. Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. I just saw it right there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You tilt it and it sets the time above. As it doesn't look like the clock I submitted as a statue, my apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was the table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes, I do actually. How do you know it's a clock? The only way he could have known the weapon was because the hole in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment. Funny continues. You were inside the apartment the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. You went there. I'll do better than that. I could prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock blow to trigger the clock's voice. That's the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solid, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke as he hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? Hey, I never. Look, the clock. No, I saw. You're just like objectioning through it. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely in this clock. A fact in which clearly, if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in the court. Your Honor. Shoe at me. That wasn't a shoe, that was his hair, by the way. Probably must have misspelled somehow. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is strange to announce the time. Yeah, dummy, it was the hair. Dummy. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we get the clerk. The clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. What he got talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Oh? He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claims. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Hey, you freak. Damn, he keeps popping up. And he's on my chat too. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Fraud. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You large old slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Woo! Chief. Listen up, Mr. Wright. Don't you throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Look, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll find the proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yeah. Wait. Maybe I could prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, Mr. Wright. Call on Freezy folks if you get locked out of your account. Don't worry. Fine, and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the courtroom that can prove my claim beyond the doubt. 2 words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Well, the victim appeared from Paris before the murder. Wait. Well, we never used the passport as the evidence. Why not use the passport? The victim had just returned from abroad and prepared to make an Among Us helicopter. How do you make an Among Us helicopter? The victim had just returned from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you stalked her dead in the apartment was wrong. Thank you for the clarification, Dobby. It's like, I don't know. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw? Or should I say, Mr. Sus? I'm sorry. I just had to say sus so Mr. Did it? Oh. My man had rabies. He had rabies. Mr. Sussman. Order. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested. He was taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. Don't you think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find a true culprit at the same time? Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is the only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Hippity hoppity, I know your address, city. With that, this court is adjourned. He says Turns out Mr. Frank Salt was a common burglar. He posed as a weapon use salesman to check to see people when they're out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Salt let himself do the dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Salt grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defense Lobby, number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Mr. Wright, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owed it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I never seen a chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy's Wendy's gone. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. I know you're just a false alarm. And then just like, congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can particularly see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Hey, thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Oh hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Yeah, here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the events that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Thank you, Tommy. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Oh, that Just cry. Just make it cry. Larry. Are you sure? Squeeze me? Who says squeeze me? Okay. He's epic. Yes. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing really, because epic starts with E. Yeah. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I actually can't save. Well, it's the thinker. Check this out, Larry. Prove the positive that you weren't just for chumps for it. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Yes. Right? I hope you see this importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize that things change depending on how you look at them. Clocks are murder weapons now. Boom. Well, Larry Butts made a clock, and it's called the Thinker. Yeah, that is a clock. People too. We never know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we could do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Inspirational quotes. Right? Listen, learn, and grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? You're sus. Me. Yes, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell her, the chief, about me and Larry Butt will be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end for the first case, because the first turnabout, a brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters. Save your progress. I'm actually gonna exit the game now because burger. Yeah, I freaking saved right now because I freaking finished. Beep. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia. What's up? You haven't called me in a while. Sorry, I've been busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I've been fine getting used to my own place. It's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, you want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha, so what's it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No. You know, I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Fortnite kid goes to McDonald's. And goes to the, it's not cashier, it goes up to a worker and says, "Can I have a Fortnite burger?" His face will be so epic. Is that evidence, then? Well, there's a possibility, that I turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight at 9 to pick it up? I'll be in the, pre-trial meeting until then. Cases, but I expect dinner, something good, like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll have the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th at 9:27 a.m. Burger. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Law offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you that. What I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, see it right over there. That must be the thinker. That's all those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. Objection Horizon 4. But I'm afraid I must ask you to do one thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. What's the noise I made? Oh, his face. Found the mother. Red, white, and blue. Why does he say red, white, and blue? September 5th, 9:08, Faye and Co. Law offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. So that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over so we could all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in the office. Ooh! Examine and move. Why am I being slow on purpose? That's not funny. Go to the door and burger. That can't be good. I have to check to see Mia. She's okay. Move. Okay, no more memes because I'm dead. Don't worry, stream will end soon after I do something. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. Chief. Snake. JK means survive. Who are you? Did she get knocked out or something? The strange girl jumped out of cold. What is that thing? Okay, I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Look, the lady. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then it's all too quickly began to fade. I'm a person. Yes, you are. Until finally she was cold. I guess this was super recent. Chief. Examine. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of a glass stand. Check there. Chief, it's hard to see her like this. If there's any clues here, there's no bug here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court records. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass then. To the court record. Nothing else that seems a clue here. A piece of paper? It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Why does it say Maya? I'm just gonna click on this. Yeah, I just have to check again. Oh, that. Oh, it's. Oh, the frick. It's touching. It's touching. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways. Oh, it says Maya. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This is a piece of paper. This is a receipt from the prince store dated yesterday. Luigi! Trying to do this stupid snap chase thing. Receipt added to the court record. I should literally looked at the what does it say? The prince source will later been blood. I think that's enough snipping for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Why can't I look at the window? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gateway Hotel. Nice, luxurious place. Okay. Versatile foam. Chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. Okay. Slide. Oh. Just checking around. Surprisingly, the jeans. About all she used was a PC for email. She picked up this ancient model for some garage server pack lane left. The Fayco ledger book. Everything is written in the Chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Do this. All the Chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case for records and recent rulings. Anything else I have to check? Gotta go on the phone now. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quickly! What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window. It's Pink Lady with giant badonkers. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Slide and look outside. Is it normal to read Google? Yes. Where do I go? Do I just exit and move? Do I just... Huh? That girl just now. Where did she go? I put her right in that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yikes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? Face. It's okay, I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there would be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Talk. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her. I have to know. Excuse me. Can you hey, it's me, Mario. I'm gonna swear, I've seen people play the game a bit, and I always see the face, and I feel like it's derpy, I don't know why. I came in, the room was dark, and sis, so she was already dead. You and the chief? So you're the chief's sister, and I'm her younger sister, and you were here visiting this late at night? Mario, no! Yes, and she wanted me to keep some evidence for RP people. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay. Time to present some evidence. Objection. Before Mia died, she wrote a message for her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. What? That's my name. Why would she write my name? Please calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Oh, frick, the police are here. They're gonna arrest us. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, you see? Gumshoe? One name. My phone is gonna die, plugged in, it's going down, We received a report from the building across the way, see? A person saying they saw a murder. It must have been the woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want to you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have, nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? I'm dying of death. That's my name. What? The victim drew this here in her blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the predator, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th at 9:07 detention center, visitors room. Haha, I didn't show it. I didn't show it. So I'm actually gonna save now because I'm thinking of like stopping here anyways. So that is Ace Attorney. The first case, since we're gonna do the second case either tomorrow or Friday because school and stuff. Yeah. I guess we'll use Rickroll. Yeah, I realize. Yeah, I know you wouldn't show your real name on the friggin' stream. I'm gonna save just in case again. I don't know why I do that, but I just do. Anyways, we're freaking gonna stop the stream here. Hope you guys liked the stream. It's been like months. And if you couldn't tell from me recording this on a PS5, my Elgato finally got fixed after me being lazy and not sending the unit. So that is something. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow or Friday. Is my mouse not working? Oh, there it is. Friggin' I'm here for something now. Ace of Court render. Well, you could see the whole stream when the freaking stream finishes anyway. Friggin' bye. See you tomorrow or Friday. Freaking my gal doesn't want to do anything. No, not gal. Bye.